Hi, friends. This is Anuma. Today we are talking about a testimonial on our April retreat, which we had on the 4th, 5th, and 6th in the US, in Fort Myers in Florida. So, in that retreat, Rajshaker, Swapna, and also their son, Vivan, came. The whole family came to the retreat. So, they did experienced some of the experiences, of course. So we are going to talk about those today. So we'll ask, even Vivan also was there the whole time. Sometimes he did the meditation, sometimes he played with the other meditators, uh, kids actually. So he had his own experiences as a child. And also, Swapna spoke last week about her experiences. And today, her husband Rajshaker is going to talk about his experiences. So, yeah, hi, Mr. Rajshaker. So,
Mhm.
you guys are from Chicago, right?
Yeah, near to Chicago, around 150 miles. It's
Okay.
Iowa State, and Bettendorf is the city name.
Okay. And they
Yeah.
came the whole time, actually, they came for a week to the Florida. And they were there on the Thursday night, which we had a session for the volunteers. We renamed them, and also I mean, there was a session also on Thursday night. We did it. So Rajshaker was there from the Thursday. Thursday, all the three were there from the Thursday. So how was your experience, Rajshaker Garu, and what made you to even think to attend this retreat? I know you don't know much about it. You know that your wife is doing. You are also a meditator. You've been following and doing a meditation way to moksha.
Yeah. First of all, thank you to everyone, and it's very amazing experience. I can talk about my journey to uh, meditation on this way to moksha. Like I got a dream, and my wife Sapna's sister, she also got the dream, and similar dream. Even my wife got, even my mother got the dream. We all three they got the dream. Like for me, I got a dream like the bull is attacking us. The bull was attacking us in the dream. So like it's the same kind of similar kind of dreams even my mom got, and my wife sister she also got. And I explained to my wife Sapna, and she said, let's do half an hour 4p after coming you office. That's where my journey started to way to Muksha. So when I started there, I did the 41 days, and there slowly I was connecting and I was getting the dreams. And then after that is a Dasra, and Dasra time, the Navratri 9 days, I got an amazing experience. I was while doing the meditation, I was getting a visions and all those things. So it was a very good experience. That's how my journey started to Vedimuksha meditation.
That was so nice. So, what
And
made you to think of coming to the retreat?
so, like, actually, we were planning in the before this retreat also. Me and my wife and my son, we were thinking, and that time, unfortunately, the weather and something which is not predictable, and it got cancelled. And we were like, okay, we will go it, and we want to an experience meditate, and we always go for the holidays and do these things, do that things, and get tired and come back and do. Okay, this time we'll do the relax and do the meditation. What its body needs, we will learn from the meditation, and we do it positively. And we will also contribute to environment, so that what we do it's everything should be in the right way, right direction. We should go further.
Okay, that's nice. So, how was your experience on the Thursday when you came to the retreat?
The Thursday was like, it was very nice. Like, we were started to coming to the Hemagaru farmhouse. And while coming, Shrikant, he called, okay, Ajay is coming. Can you pick from the airport? That is my first thing. Okay, so, and I dropped my wife and son to their Sapna and Vivan. And I went back and I never met to Ajay. And I met Ajay and came back to the uh,
It
meditation place, farmhouse, and there I met so many peoples, like even in US, like all those farm seeing, and it was an excellent environment. And once we are entering into that one, like I was feeling like we are entering into the temple. It
was
is
so
not the
nice.
farmhouse. So that much positive energy was there. And uh, even surrounding, whenever I see it, it's a completely nature, and there is nothing like, okay, so we are doing, we are in the US, but I feel like, okay, I'm in the village, and my village feeling I was getting. And it's like my village, like how I go to my farms and all those things, I'm getting all those these feelings and the experience. And every meditation day it was a different experience, and every day was different for me.
Nice, very nice. So, you had a shoulder pain, right? It was the shoulder pain you had or back
Yes.
pain?
Yeah, so I had the upper back pain. um, that back pain was started a week back, and that pain was the worst. And my left hand and the upper back, it has a pain. And even I couldn't drive from my left hand, or I can't do it specific position to do something. And when it meditation started the first day, it was so painful, and the hand become a heavy. And initially I got a vision, like it's a swastik, red swastik, it's a red color. I got a vision the first day. That was in the first day healing. And later I got a kind of a, like butterflies coming to me, and it making the something. And that's all. It's just a movement. I kind of in a butterfly, it is not exactly butterfly. It came and it doing some kind of an a drilling to me kind of things. I don't know, it may be fairy or whatever, but I
No, generally
completely 100%
the
vision.
masters come as a butterflies. So, so they were healing him and treating him. So for that, that's the vision he got.
Yeah, so that time, like I was doing, even I was sitting and I was doing, it was my right side and my left hand and the right leg both become numbness and very heavy. And after a certain time, my back was so getting pain and I couldn't sit, and I lay down. I was still not feeling comfortable even after lay downing also. Like I was getting a pain, and my hand is also like numbness, heavy. It become both right leg and left hand. So that was running for the long period. Even after the meditation, also my hand it become heavy. Still today, if I'm doing the meditation, I feel my left hand it is becoming heavy. So I believe it's still healing my
Yes.
left hand.
So to do any work, you feel the pain, generally lifting something, holding something, because you were actually helping us there. We didn't know that you had this pain. You helped us in removing the negative energy and also energizing them. All that you helped. You had the pain at that time.
Like I get only the pain when I put the hand in specific position. This position, if I continuously I put like this, I
Okay,
it
like a
starts
driving
so
force.
paining. Yeah,
Okay.
driving position. So that's where one thing. And whenever I do for the meditation, and my hands get locked, so then it starts the
Pain.
left hand pain.
Yeah. Okay. So in
And
the, I
but
think in the meditation, the masters are healing you. I think soon, you, according to me, soon all the pain should completely become normal. Is it a difference since then? Did it made any difference?
yeah, obviously it went so drastic change. I can't express. Okay, so that change. The first day and the second day, my pain to third day, it is like I can talk about in the percentage wise. Like first day it is I can say it 100%, and if I talk about the third day, I can tell my 30% means only 30% of pain I have. 70% is get rid.
Got done. Okay. So 30% you, if you continue to do like 41-day meditation, which we are doing healing meditation, I think it would completely release. According to me, that is what we see the difference.
Yeah, and this 30% also not every day. It is there for one day it is not there. But most of the time I can see it on my while doing the meditation, the hand becoming heavy.
Numbing, yeah. They're still healing
Yeah.
you. They're still healing you. That's why it's getting numbed and also it is locking because of that reason. And of course, we all have to thank our astral masters for helping us in our meditations in Way to Moksha meditation. So being everyone is so nice, being everyone is open and helping each other. So you didn't have the pain when you were helping Way to Moksha when you were there,
Not at all.
because you
Not
did
at all.
actually a lot of work. We told you. Now I feel so bad. Oh my God, I didn't even know that you
No,
had this
no, no,
pain.
no. We came for the doing the service. Okay, so we all came in that mindset. It's even we are blessed to do get that opportunity. I will say it. Okay, Anma, you given some direction to us to do that one, and you have not made any pain to me. Okay, so I'm really thankful. I'm thankful to each master, and they helped me and me to give some contribution.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. So even Hemagaru is saying, "Oh my God, I didn't know that he had this pain." And we told. Then I said, "Oh, even I didn't know." When she told me. So that's nice. That's very very nice. So what is there anything like you want to say regarding the people, regarding the thing, and also we did moon and sun gauging and all that stuff. How there was a difference in everything.
All my experience, I was like tracking my childhood, like how I used to go with my father to my farmhouse, and we used to sit in the evening, but not to do meditation. I used to see the same sunset the way it goes in the winter time. But here, when I do it, I'm experiencing how the moon gazing and all those things. Because that time I don't had any knowledge. I used to go and sit and like we used to come at dark time we used to live it till that time we used to sit at the farmhouse and see the moon or see the sun just we to do it. But when I'm started doing, okay, this is the process, this is there is a something where our masters have said, okay, you need to do these things, these will help you to get rid of yours all karmas and the all which need to your body, the environment will provide you.
Okay, when you do the moon gauging, actually, it calms your mind. When you do the sun gauging, it heals your body. Sun is body, moon is the mind.
Yeah.
Even it activates your Ida, Pingala, third eye, your chakras. The sun does that, all that.
Yes. So when I was doing the moon gauging, and you asked us to kind of close your eyes and walk, we used to feel, okay, we used to feel these things, and when we are closing the eye and our heartbeat, we are able to listen while walking also. So
Exactly,
that
you
was
got
the
that point.
experience
That
I was
was
doing there.
amazing what you said. Yeah. The listening to the heartbeat is the very, very, very important. That heals your body, and you are listening while walking. That's exactly what I wanted. You're the first person said that to me. That's amazing. Yeah.
And like even the, I believe on Saturday afternoon when we are doing the healing meditation, that time, like after some time, like my third eye, somebody came and it is kind of an a, or doing the pinch, a line of a pinch, it does. So in the third eye place, it's like somebody touched, pressed, and dragged that one to the up.
Oh,
That was my feeling
in the meditation, huh?
in
Wow.
the meditation, on the healing meditation time only. So I
Okay.
felt like we were
Okay.
closing and we are so sleeping,
So
and
okay. They were they initiated your third eye. It's called initiation. Because you are
that's the
in the
one.
giving, and you are the um helper to the universe. You are the light worker. So always to the light workers, the universe is always with us. Every single minute they help us to release the karmas, to go further, to help others. So I'm so, so, so fortunate that, we have you in the Way to Moksha group where you're
No, no,
open to
no.
help
I
people.
need to say it other way. Okay, you you teach this meditation and you involved us, and even I can tell you my wife was last 2 years, like she was in very terrible pain in their joint pains. So we are happy we got these things, and she is also recovering. We all, even my son, also having a lot of good experience, and he is also trying to do as much as. And now, like he is also now become a brave, and he's doing alone everything in the home. Otherwise, he used to not go alone to one room to another room. He used to ask the
Fierce.
request. Yeah,
Hmm.
and like I can see in surrounding the changes a lot. Okay, so even I think my Sapna has already explained about our home trees and all those things. Yeah, so like even in our home, like all trees means all plants are surviving. That's the another small plants all are surviving.
I
Even we
heard
have
that
a tul.
indoor plants before they were not surviving, now they survive. So
Yes,
looks like the
and
earthborn souls were there before and then they were gone,
yes,
right?
and Tulsi plant is still, we came and
Still
we
there.
returned,
Nice.
the plant is still, it is means good condition. So
Yeah.
we are so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the things actually in any house if they are depressed or, I mean, even if we are not depressed, we have these pains and not things happening, and the plants are burning. That means that's why they say, right? You make sure your tulsi plant does not burn. So if the tulsi plant is burning or indoor plants are burning, they're talking to us. They're letting us know there is a energy, negative energy. Please remove. So they're letting us know. So we need to listen. Some people say, "Oh, I don't know how to maintain the indoor plants." That's what they say. But this is not the question of that. This is the question. Sometimes, of course, we don't know. We over water the indoor plants. We should only water very little indoor plants once a week. But a lot of people think it's the something else. But this is something, the negative energies, which we can now realize. Even I mean, Vivan directly experienced the advanced souls from his past lives. So, because they come to us being it's a brother or being it's a father or mother, in the past lives, people, our relatives, if they didn't leave the earth and stayed as a earthborn spirits, they come back to us and ask us for help. But we don't understand in the seeing in the dream or seeing things are not happening. We don't understand those things. This is something beyond what we can understand. It is amazing. Even what we experienced in the retreat is beyond our understanding. There's no way we can understand what exactly was happening there. Some people could able to see, remember, some people could able to
Yes.
see the leaving earthborn souls from the body or negative thing, energy, all that.
You- like as a human, I'm seeing very less, but the surrounding the changes happens now, and the past it is different. Okay, so everything we need to experience. Now I'm doing the meditation, I'm getting a different experiences in every day in my life. And
Yes.
those experience, when we get it, okay, we need to be in the dharma. Anything you see it or something is
Yes.
going wrong, what we can do it, we need to always try to help and do the correct things.
Yes.
So
We
that's
have
where
to
I
be.
felt like, so once we try to do ourselves correcting each second in our life, so I feel like I will towards dharma I'm following, and masters always helps me to keep in dharma also. If I am thinking in dharma, masters also help me keeping in the dharma, and they will show the direction to me.
Nice, nice. Yes, I agree with you. The dharma and satya, and also we have to be, doing, helping others and sharanagati. These things, if we can catch, of course, the love energy, the five actually, the love energy, and also loving words, and also being in dharma, satya, and sharanagati, and helping the universe. These five we can catch, that's it. No one can touch our life. That is what I feel.
Yeah, I was saying the environment, universe is the environment I was referring. Okay, so sorry for that environment saying, and the universe, I was not getting the word at that moment time.
Yeah, true. You're right. And Vivan, what was your experience in the whole time in the retreat, and even the first day? What you felt and how it was like? Um, what your words like regarding the retreat?
Well, first it was fun, and
Okay.
when I did meditation, I felt like very calm. I felt like a different feeling. Like when I normally do meditation, I just get this midlife feeling, and I have a snake bone feeling. And now I'm getting like I go deep. I don't like it's giving me more time, and I feel more. I can feel my body, and like I can feel my soul more. Like I feel my body, but morely I don't. I feel like I'm not in the body. I feel
Wow.
like I'm just a clump of this. I'm just a clump of my body. I just feel like that, and there's nothing inside of me except for my soul.
Wow. Wow.
That's how I feel.
That's amazing. Okay. So in the retreat, did you do the meditation with all of us?
Well, I did few times and few times I did not.
Okay. So how was your experience when you did it?
Um, Relaxing,
You
and
could able to
I
go
feel like
deeper?
yeah, and I had also gotten a transformation which happened. So now, say I close my eyes, I can easily go to thoughtless stage and feel my midlife.
So that was your meaning of transformation. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is exactly what we want everybody to go. Close your eyes and go into thoughtless, and that is what we are all working on it. You know, so happy. Can you hear your heartbeat when you close your eyes?
No, but I feel like I can kind of feel it, but I can't hear it.
Okay. So you go directly thoughtless stage. Okay, that is even advanced stage than hearing the heartbeat. Amazing. Okay, okay, That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
While
So,
coming back also it happened like in the plane, that's what he experienced. I think he immediately told that like in the plane he was closing his eyes, and within 2 or 3 minutes after some time he opened his eyes and I told Amma, I'm going into thoughtless stage within 2 minutes. I think I'm transformed now. That is called transformation, I think he said in the plane itself.
oh,
That
wow. In the flight itself, you said that. That's amazing. That is called transformation, Vivan. You're exactly right. You know, as we adults, we have lot of other things also apart from our, because we do a lot of work and it has to be done by this time. And we also have other responsibilities as a mother or as a father, you know, even the financial, this and that. So all those will accumulate in our brain lot more than you do. So unless we release all that, we cannot go into shunya sthiti, the thoughtless stage. That was the reason these retreats will help adults to release, like how you had fears when you were younger. So we all have not only those fears, we have lot more accumulated since the childhood to until as an adult also. So all these, sometimes we don't get the job or get, you know, all those things accumulation. Because of that reason, we can go deeper into the thoughtless stage. So with these retreats, what happens is sometimes we write and burn them. Sometimes we masters will come and cleanse our mind. Even the moon gauging and the sun gauging will help us to release all those thoughts. Then we can go into the thoughtless stage. You know, for adults, it will help like that. And being you are the child, you there's not too much to cleanse in this life. So that's why you are, you know, in one time blissful thing you could able to achieve and experience because you are a child. That's why children doing meditation is extremely important, and they can release all these thought, you know, the thoughts which they before accumulating or even after accumulating. It's easy for you to erase day to day nonsense, right? But you know, for us, we didn't know. No one told us at your age. I wish someone told me when I was very younger. I would have not accumulated what I accumulated. Because of my accumulation, I started doing meditation to release all that, to clean my mind, brain, my body. Because everybody, they use these statements, oh, you did this, you cheated me, or you said these words. Like they use like stronger words for no reason. So all those stronger words stays in our brain and we cry, we get upset. All those, what happens when you cry and you get upset, each cry and upset, they accumulate in your body. That accumulation is the dad has the pain. That accumulation, mom has the pain. So that becomes a pain and you know, like a holdings in the body. That is why learn in the future. Don't cry and don't accumulate. You release immediately. People will say whatever they want to say. They say they have right to talk, right? So, but we have right to not to take into our mind and body. So we should work on that. We should never take anything into us. That way you can be always in Shunyasthiti. Okay. So keep this in mind. This is for your future. Anuma said to you, you know, not to take anything as personal and never ever cry in your life, because crying is putting your aura down and you are disrespecting your soul and body and yourself and to your mind also. So you be strong. You tell them this is how it is. This is what I did. I'm in dharma. I'm in satya. So what I did, I feel it is right. That's why I did it. If you don't if you disagree, that is fine. You can disagree, but don't use the strong words. That is not good for you or for other person. Don't say me. Okay. Always use for other person or use your name. Say Vivan does not like that. Don't say I don't like it. Okay. Vivan does not like it. Don't use those words. Be strong and say very clearly in a polite and loving way. Okay. So from now onwards, if you train yourself, it is very easy your life, living your life very, very happily going forward. And attend every time we do the retreats and be happy every time we do. Okay. 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 So
Have
we
a
are,
goal.
yeah.
My goal is trying to smile every day, like keeping
Okay.
my smile for a longer time. So like I'm trying to keep that, so I won't be able to be sad anymore. So even if I am sad, I'm showing my body to think I'm happy.
Yes. And also, get the Hanuma light to that thing. That will become energized and happy, your whole mind and body. So, food is something you need to eat to survive. Food is not something you eat for temporary satisfaction. And don't get upset if mom says, that is not healthy, because that is not healthy for your soul and mind and body. They will give negative effect on the body. So if she says that, respect that and think for a minute and tell the mouth or the tongue, okay, for a 1 minute thing, I'm not going to ruin my stomach nor my body or mind or soul. I'm going to keep this as a temple, like very purest. So I will eat healthy food. So try to enjoy the healthy food. I enjoy the healthy food. So once you get habituated, then you don't. And also tomorrow when you grow also, if the friends are whatever they are doing as a friend, don't worry. If I don't do those things, I lose them. You won't lose them. Even if you lose, you get a better friend than this. So don't worry about that and do what is right for you, what you think is right, what your parents taught as dharma. So just to follow the dharma, follow the satya. And sometimes when we talk satya, other it will hurt other people. Keep quiet instead of telling the truth. Okay. And be clear of what you want, even with the parents also. Okay, tell the parents also, oh mommy, this might damage the earth, this might do this, let's do this way. Help them too in analyze and thinking in a right way. Okay, there's no such thing young and old. Your soul is higher, so you can advise to the parents too. And you're blessed, your both parents are doing meditation, and they understand what you talk, and they teach you what is right. And always respect them, respect the universe, respect the earth mother and the sun, moon, all the elements, even the air. Feel the air and thank the air whenever you feel it. So everything you thank every minute. You not only smile, keep the smile on your face. Being thankful is extremely important. The more you're thankful, the more you get the things. Okay.
Hanuma, I want him to share one vision which he had, where I think he asked for all his. I didn't tell him also, like he himself asked in that vision, like, why do I have this fear? And why do I mean, I'm not good at studies, and why do so some things he asked and he got answer also. uh, so I want him to tell that so that you can guide him how he has to do 4P for those things.
Okay.
So
I will actually, he has the dreams or he has
It's a
visions.
vision which he got during meditation. That was
Okay.
before retreat only. And like you say, he's been listening to you, so he understood, like he corrected himself in the vision itself.
Okay. That's
So,
great.
yeah, and he also said that it was he, like he could understand that it was he who is doing that
He did
mistake.
it. Okay. Just to reverse it. Every time you do the 4P, reverse it and say sorry to the people who got hurt. That's all. That is called 4P.
so
If
like
somebody got hurt, right? Say sorry. You feel that person and say sorry from your heart, and also reverse it. Make sure, tell the universe, this will never happen again. Please forgive me for this time. And I am the universal helper. Help me to release everything so that I can universe the helper. So if we are healthy and happy, we can help others, right? Otherwise, how can we help others? We can't. So that's what you tell the universe continuously and say sorry and thank you for what you have. That is life. That's it. Simple. And have the smile all the time. So if your heart chakra is open, you until you go into shunya, feel the heart chakra, okay? Feel the heartbeat. And breathe in and out in the heart chakra and feel the green color and air in the heart chakra during that time. And then you feel after that, you go into shunya. That is perfect. So once you activate completely your love chakra, you'll be smiling all the time. There is no such thing as you need to remember to smile. I don't remember to smile. I don't even know that I'm smiling. Sometimes people say, this is not the smile time to smile. Shut up. Close your mouth. They say that to me. This is not the time to smile. Why you're smiling? I'm like, oh, really? I'm smiling. I don't even know that I'm smiling. Some places they stay serious, and I don't know that I'm smiling. They say, oh my God, you're smiling. Don't smile. They say. So far, recently, I had 3 times experiences like that. They asked me not to smile. Right? We live our life to smile and to be happy, and we restrict ourselves not to smile. This is life. Always I have this question. Actually, we live our life to be happy, and why the other people are telling me not to smile? I worked hard for this smile. Hours of meditation, this tapasya is my smile. Now you're asking me to be, not to smile, to be conscious. They think I'm not conscious. I'm careless. That's why I'm smiling. Oh, a lot of things, people around me, you have no idea what they think about me. They think I don't care about, I don't take care of my money, my jewelry, my clothes, and also, I'm smiling, I'm inappropriate. All these things they think of me. They say, you are so careless. You're like, you need to work on it. You need to be careful. You need to hide, save, locker, put it in the locker, this and that. They continuously tell me. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. you know so this is, I teach not to hold on to them, right? So they teach me to hold on to them. So I get the opposite teaching outside. So that is the real life, right? Real life, this is how we teach to kids also. Always
Yes.
save this, that, make sure that is,
Careful.
nothing will fall on that. Yeah, it's a extreme cares we teach. So that's life. Yeah.
So the visions I had asked for, I want to tell them. So could I? So
You're going to tell the vision? Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Continue.
So first one was I asked for like my fears and like why am I so scared? Why am I like this? So I felt like I wasn't still fully brave. So I had asked that. My vision I had got was that I was a small kid and my friends and me, we are playing and there's this, it's like very old times and like there's this jungle. And in that jungle, there's a demon who lives there. And I'm saying, I'm going into that jungle. And like, they're like, no, there's no monster there. There's no monster. And I mean, they're like, there's a monster there. I'm like, yo, there's no monster. Why is there a monster? Monsters don't live. And I was like, then I told him, don't be overconfident. You need to think, what if you might be all this brave, but when you see that monster, you might be scared. So I told him not to go. Then he said, but wouldn't that prove that I'm scared? But then I told him, even if you're really scared, if you're really brave, it would be braver not to go in somewhere where you know you will you might be scared after that. So even if you go, you might be thinking you're brave, but after that you might become scared. So I say don't go. And he doesn't go. That is why, so that was my first vision of why I was so scared. That's one of it. My other one
కొంచెం స్లోగా చెప్తావా?
My other one was I few times have this anger and I want to like reduce my anger. So I ask, why am I so angry? Why? And then it shows me as a saint. Like I come to everyone's house and I ask for food. And I'm a saint, so everyone gives me food. And I am actually not a big saint in that, and I'm acting to be a big saint, a great saint. But I know all these curses, I know all that, but like I'm acting to be a big saint. So one day I see this me basically going to someone's house and asking for food. and they have very less food. So when they're about to give their some of their food, I say don't give the food to him.
That's he, current,
Yeah.
present he said to the past himself.
First, so
Mm.
sweet.
So don't give that food to him. He's very bad. He's not a real saint. And then they say that person, he gets very angry. Then he says, I'm going to throw a curse on you. He says that to the woman and me, because he said it to the woman too, because he said, if why do you believe him? That's why he's also throwing it on the woman. So I say, don't use your powers for the bad things. It's very bad. And I tell him, he says, why? But then I teach him why you shouldn't, and it'll be a karma. And then he doesn't throw it. He doesn't do the curse. That is my anger one. Then I'm about my studies. Why am I not so good at studies? I ask. So I get a vision that I'm a teacher teaching few students wrong things. I'm teaching them bad stuff. I'm saying the wrong problems. So I didn't actually do this, but this is how I was pi times pi is equal to 100. I was teaching the wrong things to to kids, and then they don't know it, so they believe me. I'm like, do not believe him. He's not telling the true things, and he's like, don't listen to him. He's a very my past me was a very egoistic teacher. I can tell that I was like, why? Don't believe him. I was like, wait. And if somebody believed them, he would take a ruler and hit him. I'm like, don't. It's very bad. Don't. I said that to a teacher, and that's what happened. So those are my visions.
Actually, you removed in every vision, you removed your karma right then and there. But still, you say sorry for being that much egoistic. Say sorry for teaching wrong for money. And I would never do that. And now I'm a human universal helper. Please, masters, release my karma. You ask that every day. Imagine all those three what you did wrong. So say sorry for pretending to be a tapasvi. Say sorry for that, and sorry for asking everybody's instead of working and making my own. I'm extremely sorry for depending on everyone's thing. So ask that, okay? Every day ask that and go around. Every day ask that and release it even more. But already, according to me, they all release it to you. You should do good in your studies and focusing, and also you're doing the meditation. So you should be good from now onwards. But just here and there in the meditation, before you go into Shunya, say sorry to all these three and also ask them to show more. If there are any right now, I'm, facing, if I need to see right now, whatever I need to learn, or I need to see any other mass in the past, whatever I need right now, show me. Ask them. So they will continue to show you, they'll continue to help you. Okay. Even they ask for the wisdom also. Give me lot of wisdom. So help me and give me lot of wisdom so that with that wisdom I can help others. Right? If you have knowledge only, you can help, right? And in your dream, you could see that is my ego. So if you don't see that your ego, you will think, oh, teacher is teaching, what is there wrong? You could able to recognize what is wrong there because of your wisdom, because you are listening everyday classes, because you are listening and enjoying and you're implementing them. I'm so happy for you and congratulate you for those three. You release it right then and there. I wish everybody caught like you and released their, the dharma karma right then in
Yep.
the dream, right then and there. I do that all the time. All my dreams so far, so many they have showed in everything. Either I'm a victim or I released it if I'm not victim. Mostly I was the victim. If I'm not also, I went and volunteered to release, to help them. I did that. So yours and mine are very similar dreams. So, congratulations, Vivan. You are our future teacher. Even now, you should teach the teach the young kids, and once in a while you should take the class. I'll give you your dreams. You tell slowly and the meaning, so that people understand. Okay, in the dream, this is what I should do. Next time you come when I'm there, so that you tell your dream. I'll explain everyone what was the dream, what you exactly did. That way everyone is like, okay, this child can do, why not we, right? So they all get encouragement. That's what I used to do when my child was 5 or 6 year old. To these, I used to go to these beauty expos, and I had my own stall. And my son, 5 year old, used to do the facials with my product. Then Americans are like, okay, if he's doing, why can't we? Because they were afraid we might not able to mix it, all these natural stuff we might not able to do. But when my son does that, when they see that, okay, we can do this. So I used to take him with me, and he used to do the facials. It's amazing how that works. So they all get inspired by looking at you. So thank you, Bivan. Your whole family is so amazing, and we are so fortunate to have all of you in the way to moksha and helping
We are
all
so
of us.
blessed, Anuma, that you guided him. Actually, I didn't expect. Actually, after like meditation, when he told me these visions, I was like, even I don't do. I practice, but sometimes even I can't do these things. What
Yeah,
he
we
did, so
can.
I was like, yeah,
Even I'm also the same thing. Like he's
yeah. We sometimes like learn from like that's why I wanted
Exactly.
to him to share this
Exactly.
because
But you need to practice though. See, what he did was he caught it from his, what do you say, manasa vacha karmana, he caught it.
yes,
But we
yes,
don't do that as an adult. So, because we are not in that soul sthiti. So, what we should do is we should practice them. When there is
yes.
another mind in front of me, someone is doing, I'll go and help them. I'll stop it. You have to practice. Then you will
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
and the
me also, I
awareness,
could
I
able
think
to
it's
do.
for
See,
kids. I think Anuma, one time he told me, I asked him this question, like the last time he had this vision where he stopped a tiger from attacking some other guy. So I just asked him, were you not scared? You stopped the tiger and said, you can eat me instead of eating that person. He said, eat me. He stopped the tiger. So he told me that. So I asked him, like, were you not scared to stop a tiger and ask him to eat you? Then he said, it's a dream, Mama. I was conscious that it's a dream. Nothing will happen to me. So I was like,
oh my
oh my
God.
God.
See, that was another level, right? But if you
Yeah,
practice, you'll do that in the dream automatically. Without
yeah,
your
yeah.
knowing, you'll do. Without your
Yes.
knowing, you'll do all that. Meaning, you know that, but you also, because you practiced, you're consciously, you go and ask.
Hmm.
It's amazing how that works actually. Actually,
Yes.
this in
True.
these dreams, they only told me you ask and you'll get these dreams. That's all I learned from the past, whoever was teaching me. But these are
Hmm.
all I came up with all these stuff, like changing in the dream
Practicing.
and making you victim. And also, I also taught as a another step in the dreams, like
Hmm.
even asking the masters to release in the dream itself. It is happening. They are
Hmm.
releasing in the dream itself. They're making us victim and then removing
Hmm.
right then
Yes.
and there.
Yes. Yes.
Like the our he Devi, the Hema sister Garu, she had lactose intolerance. And then
Yeah.
she asked in the
Yes.
retreat to release her karma, right? What they did, the
Yes.
cow came and
Yeah,
with
that was
with the cow's
amazing.
leg, it's pressed everywhere, head and
Yes.
here and there, and she allowed that to happen. So these are
Yeah.
the things they can release in the dream itself. Before I didn't know that they can. So then slowly I realized, okay, they can release in the dream itself. And also, what else? Even when you asking the question, also I came up with that idea. Asking the questions in the dream, then only you will know what that is exactly. So you go to other loka, right? And they'll give you some food to eat. And then you need to ask why I'm eating this, why you are giving. Then they tell you to for your skin to look good, or for your for you to lose weight, or for jnanam we are giving you atma jnanam. All these things will tell you. Then you will know what that is. Otherwise you don't know what they gave to be thankful, right? And also whenever, and the other thing is whenever they give you something, you say thank you, not only thank you to them, we send a light from higher power, like from the Shiva or from Vishnu. We need to send a light to them to bless them, because they need that just like us. They need also help in blessing, right? That's what they come and do. Why these astral masters leave their astral city and come to us when we call and do the this one? And why I always say help others, because they need to help others to get their to go
Yeah.
further for them,
It's like that.
right?
Yeah.
They know that
Yeah.
gyan, yeah. So they always look around who calls us. Unless you call, they can't come. So they're always there to looking around. When the Joe Dispenza does also, they go and do there also. So before I thought you have to be more people to get more thing, but no, even less people also, right people, if they have, the energy matches. We all sit together. See, when we did 120 people, all those 120 people were right minded, correct mind. They're all in Dharma. So that was more than enough people. Even 20 people also, I saw them coming and doing. I called Americans to my home, or 20 or 30, 20, 25 people came, I think, to my home. They had the surgeries, astral surgeries. That means it's not the number of people, it is the number of collective
Right.
energies. Right people, yeah, right. And I mean, they should be, even the depends on the person doer who is doing it, who is making you to go deeper. So if the right person does with the right voice, then they can go deeper. If they can go deeper, then these people can come and do it. So that's why we always ask Hanuman to come and do it, right? We channel or whatever, they walk in us, whatever. Because of that reason, we are able to get much more help from the astral masters. I don't know what
Lot of
happened last
healing.
time was the highest energies. I think I have experienced the highest of my, so far I did the retreats, the last one, the highest,
Yeah.
because everybody, they lost everything, whatever they needed to leave, including the
Yeah.
body pains and the health, even the overthinking, even negative thinking, even, everything, they transformed completely.
Yes. Yes. And it was like
Yeah.
a very happy environment there, like no complaints, whatever. Like everybody was in a same like
Meditation
thinking,
mode.
yeah, meditation mode, I can say. So I think there was
No
no
negative
negative
thinking,
feelings.
no negative.
Mm.
Yeah. Here and there, some people had the Edmond souls. Next time, we will remove them before they come. That way, even they will be in a right words.
Yeah.
Right
Yes.
words. Even that 1 2 words also, I don't want them to say, oh, hotel is like this, or oh, I didn't had a blanket. I mean, we had everything every right way, but then sometimes they don't look around because of that one soul's energy in them. So we need to work on them
Yes.
before the retreat. That is what I
Retreat
realized. That's the one thing we need to add on more next time. Imagine
yeah.
if we do that before, if we do the counselings before, we will be in another level.
Level, yes.
You will know
Sure.
each and every one, and it'll be perfect
Yeah.
actually. So we
Yeah,
had
it
such
was
a good
like
thing.
for us, it was like a perfect holiday. We say that.
Yes.
I mean,
Perfect holiday for the
yeah,
meditation.
like
We
meditation. In a sense, we took a break for
Yeah,
a
you
perfect
also went
reason.
to beach,
yes.
you also went to Miami, you had other things
Mm.
also, which is
Yes,
good. You
Yes.
had
yes,
both.
yeah. So
Coming
that's
to Florida is the biggest vacation. Yeah, you
yes,
have everything in Florida, Disney, you name it. You
yeah,
have
yeah.
everything. Yeah. So it is
It is
nice.
like
I'm so happy.
nice.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
happy for all
thank you.
three of you. And yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. And I know you guys will
thank you,
serve
Vanna.
in the future to way to moksha. And we are
Yeah,
looking forward. Yeah, Swapna, we are actually looking people for pre-counseling and after counseling. Now we are going to take the counselings properly
yeah, sure. Yeah,
with the like a Zoom counselings. That way they get more transformation. So I need pre and after, because I'll
yeah,
give
sure.
first if you scrutiny and tell them what to say, what not to say, then I will talk to them, and after that I'll give the prescription and someone has to talk to them. 4P means what, the whatever I give as a prescription, how to do them, you
Yeah,
guys need to teach them, asking for
yeah,
dream or whatever. Some
sure,
people they
Anuma.
already know, but whatever I give for them to do, if they don't know, someone has to do. So we'll make a team. See,
Yeah, sure,
some
Anuma.
people, right, who came, check the names from the retreat, and then
Mm.
people who are little bit ahead and who are little transformed, who are talking positive, who are, changed, like, just like Hemagar sister, like that Sri Devi. You take those kind of people for pre and post, then I will teach you what to ask, how to do. So we'll do a meeting before. And after also, we'll do the meeting for after thing also. So everybody get trained for before and after. So sometimes if we don't have people, you can do both.
Yeah,
So that way,
sure,
yeah.
Anuma.
Yeah, even Rajshaker garu, you can also involve in those. And we do have, some of the, once your hand gets even better, we will take him little more, so that, he can help. I will add Vivan also, what he can do. So that way, Vivan, I want you to learn these, editing these 1 minute videos, okay? In the YouTube has teachings just to see how to do it. So once you learn, let me know, then we can do that. Okay. Okay. So you can do my, some of the shorts we have, even our videos, you can cut and edit and do that once in a while. So that is fun for you too. And you
Yeah,
don't do too much of the
Indu
screen time, right? He doesn't do too much of the screen time.
No, Anuma, he has a limitation like 30 minutes of
Okay.
every day.
I'm proud of you,
And
Vivan. You are
he
looking
can.
the time and you're only doing 30 minutes. And whenever you can, close your eyes and sit down before lunch, before dinner, at least 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes before the lunch, 10 minutes before the dinner. You close your eyes and do a little bit of prayer for thanking everyone, okay? Even in the school also, thank everybody, then you eat, okay? Okay. So, teaching kids are easy because they will follow, they do their adults, they
Yes.
say, I have this work, that
Yes.
work, I don't
We
have
have a
time.
lot of things in our head. So,
Yes. Like I
Yeah,
said, that was true, right? What I said?
yeah,
yeah.
it's true. I never thought he will be listening to your classes, Anuma. He'll be playing. Like when I keep your classes, like I keep your like session, the question answers, and I'll work. Sometimes I'll do meditate. I never think he listens. He will be playing
No, they
himself
don't.
like that. But later on, he'll come and tell me that okay, this thing was there in the class. This Anuma told this thing. So then I understand. Okay, while playing, also everything went into his mind. Like how he told me that it was in the dream, nothing will happen to me. That also he heard from us during the class, that in the dream. So I was like, okay, so kids do understand and listen. They can
Yes.
do both
That's,
things. We,
yeah.
even though listen, we'll think something else.
Forgot. Okay. We
Yeah,
don't
they can.
concentrate.
True. He's
Even though they,
implementing what he heard. We don't.
yes,
That is the difference between us and
different.
them. We need to listen
Yeah.
at least 6, 7 times to implement. For them, one time is enough
Mm,
for them to
yeah.
implement. And
Implementation is
also,
very big task.
Yes.
exactly. And also, I will advise everybody keep 4P when they're sleeping also. Kids, if they're not meditators, if they don't listen, those people, you can put classes and also 4P while they're sleeping. Their soul
Yeah.
listens and they can listen. Their mind is active, body is active. They can listen and they can do that. They implement in their life without even knowing. So that
Yeah.
is one of the best trick.
We used to do that, Anuma. Like now also, now like before
You should
sleeping,
keep.
sometimes he say that, like if you don't get sleep or if you feel disturbed, that time he'll ask, keep
And
4P.
also, whenever he does that, do the dishti thing I showed you.
Yeah,
Whenever he can't sleep, next day
He,
morning, you do
after
that.
that district, he got better, Anuma. After the
I don't.
retreat we did, right? So he got
Uh,
better. He became active
yeah.
while coming back.
Kids
He was
get,
normal.
whenever he's too tired or he gets a little fever or he can't sleep,
Agree.
in the morning,
Hmm.
do the dishti. Now your husband also knows how to do that. Ask him to do. So make
Hmm.
sure you do that more often because children will get that that energies very quickly. They absorb in us. Yeah,
Yeah,
we also
he
do.
has
You
that.
also, you both also do on each other before shower. You can do and take the
Okay.
shower. And then use that white stick every day.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
three
we
of
are
you on
doing
each
that.
other. Use that every day. I advise everybody to use a salt stick every single day.
Yeah, we are doing that, Anuma. And Anuma, one more thing, like Indu messaged me for the kids. She asked me to take for the kids class. So
Mhm.
I just want little training for that. I never
Okay, I'll do that. Okay,
because I never
tomorrow.
take